Hello everyone and welcome to the WCG for match 8 of the 2023 Australia Day T20 Big Bash, which sees the Crabs smack my pitch up, taking on 2 inches short of a length in the second match of Group D. Smack my pitch up easily accounted for the Puffing Billies in the opening match of the group, and they know a win here will cement top spot. However, for the men in red, they'll be looking to bounce back from a disappointing tournament last year. Here you can see on your screens the standings. Smack my pitch up at the top of Group D after easily accounting for Puffin Billies in match 4, and they'll be hoping they can get the chocolates in this one and seal a quarter-final berth. Captains are in the middle and ready for the toss.
Hands, gentlemen. All right, lowest ranked is the Reds. They'll call. It's a heel. It is a heel.
The 2 inches short skipper Hamid Al-Basha has won the toss, and he is elected to bowl first. As we take a look at both lineups, 2 inches short of a length will line up as they did last season, captained by Hamid Al-Basha, with Justin Brooke and Alex Stepien rounding out the side in red. And for the Crabs, they'll be skippered by Peter Fowler once again, who's coming off a man-of-the-match performance against the Billies. He'll be joined by Ryan McFarlane and Jake Kasatia once again. And just before we get underway, we'd like to thank our major partner for this year's tournament, Better Beer, who have been fantastic since jumping on board. It's always a day for it here at the WCG. So a huge clash between 2 previous semi-finalists of the tournament. It's Smack My Pitch Up, taking on 2 inches short of a length. Let's get it on. And it's going to be Ryan McFarlane who will get this innings underway for Smack My Pitch Up. Was dismissed for 11 in his side's opening match victory against the Puffin Billies. Can he get them off to the start they need here? So we're all ready to go in this huge clash in Group D. It's going to be Justin Brooke to bowl around the wicket to McFarlane first up. Here he's in now, and this one's a full delivery. It pops up, and it's caught by Justin Brooke, but I think it's just come off the boot of Ryan McFarlane. Let's have a look, yeah. Quick start there from Brooke. Brooke to continue to McFarlane in the opening over. Here he's in now, and this one's another quick delivery, bang on the money. And McFarlane is solid as he punches this back down the ground for no run. So a huge contest here in the context of Group D. A win for Smack My Pitch Up seals a quarter-final spot. However, a win for the Reds will set the cat amongst the pigeons, as this one's a plain miss there from McFarlane. It's another bullet from Brooke, and it's got through McFarlane in a hurry. It's a good start. So we arrive at the final delivery of the opening over. It's Brooke to McFarlane, who just pads up and allows us to hit him on the body. Brilliant from Brooke, a maiden to begin with. It'll be Alex Stepien to bowl the second over of the innings. He's in around the wicket also to McFarlane. This one hits McFarlane on the leg, and he's going to move through for a leg bye. So the Crabs are underway here in match 8. No wicket for 1 after 6 deliveries. So a good start with the ball here for 2 inches short of a length, who'll be looking to put the horrors of last year's group stage exit behind them. As Stepien is in once again to McFarlane, who punches this on the onside for the match's first boundary. McFarlane away here in match 8. He loves that area, and he puts this away nicely. The Crabs no wicket for 5, as Stepien will continue to McFarlane around the wicket. This one's a full delivery, and it's hammered down the ground again for back-to-back boundaries. McFarlane looking to put the foot down after the maiden over first up. It's back-to-back boundaries. So Stepien under pressure here to begin his tournament. As in once again to McFarlane, he bangs this in short, and McFarlane pops this up. Oh, and he's picked the gap brilliantly. Well, he's just left the bat out there to hang. That is a well-placed shot. A good effort from Brooke. So Stepien in for the final ball of the second over. Here he's in now, this one's another back of a length delivery, and McFarlane hammers this through mid-wicket for his third boundary. 14 off the Stepien over, the Crabs are away. It's going to be the skipper, Hamid Al-Basha, to bowl his first delivery of the tournament. Here he's in now to McFarlane, it's a full toss, and it's hammered through the covers for a maximum. McFarlane races to 18. The Crabs move along to 20 without loss. Al-Basha to continue around the wicket here to McFarlane. Here he's in now, and he swivels on the back foot and punches it through mid-wicket brilliantly for another boundary. McFarlane on fire here in match 8. And 2 inches short of a length under a bit of pressure here. So Abasha under the pump after his first 2 deliveries. Here he's in now to McFarlane. Oh, and he responds with an absolute beauty, which has to beat him. McFarlane all ends up. Here, let's take a look at that. Oh, good luck playing that. So Abasha in for the final delivery of the over. Here he's in now. It's a good length delivery, and it's hit over the fence here from McFarlane. So that's the first wicket down. A welcome breakthrough here for 2 inches short of a length. McFarlane has to go for 22. A very entertaining 22. It's 1 for 24 with 1 to go. So 1 for 24 after 3. And that wicket now brings the skipper, Peter Fowler, to the crease at number 2. Coming up a swashbuckling knock of 40 against the Puff and Billies in match 4. Can he get a few away to the boundary here in this final over? So it's going to be Justin Brook to bowl to Fowler for the first ball of the final over. And he gets a thick outside edge, but it bounces just before the auto wiki. So amazingly, 6 balls bowled for Brook, yet to concede a run. The Crabs 1 for 24 with 4 deliveries remaining. Here is Brook will continue to Fowler around the wicket, and this one's a full delivery, and he's nicked it through to the keeper. So Brook picks up a wicket that he deserves, and it's the big wicket of the Crab skipper, who goes for a duck on this occasion. 2 for 24. Well, this has been a brilliant spell of bowling here from Justin Brook, and that wicket now brings Jake Kasachia, the last man in for the Crabs. He's got 3 deliveries left to do some damage. Can he get him up towards that 30 mark? So it's Brook to continue around the wicket here to Kasachia, who moves down the wicket and he drops this at his feet, and he's going to move through for a single just Kasachia to get up and running here. Another good delivery here from Brook, who concedes his first run, and good from Kasachia, who makes sure he gets bat on ball. 2 for 25. So we arrive at the final delivery of the innings. Brook into Kasachia. Here he's in now. It's another back of a length delivery, and Kasachia gets a glove onto the fence and will move through for a single to end things. So the Crabs finish on 2 for 27 after their 20 deliveries. It's game on. Well, brilliant stuff with the ball from Justin Brook, who finished 1 for 3 off his 2 overs. And a classy knock at the top of the order from Ryan McFarlane, who made 22. Sees the Crabs finish on 2 for 27 after their 20 deliveries. Not a massive total by any means, but it is a competitive one. And it's 28 to get for 2 inches short of a length. And it will be Justin Brook who will get this run chase underway with the blade. Was fantastic with the ball in the Smack My Pitch Up innings. Can he get the business done with the bat and get them off to the start they need? So 28 to get for the men in red. And it's going to be McFarlane to Brook first up. Here he's in now over the wicket and begins with a full delivery. But this one is pushed down the leg side. So that one will have to be re-bowled. So 2 inches short of a length away here for the run chase. So a big contest is here at the top of the order between McFarlane and Brook. As McFarlane's in once again to Brook, and this one's a full toss, and it's well fielded off his own bowling there from the big man. It's well punched down the ground, and that's an impressive stop from McFarlane. McFarlane to continue to Brook in the opening over. Here he's in now. This one's a full delivery, and there's an appeal here from the Crabs, but I think this has hit the outside edge and bounced after. Yeah, it has. It's into the ground. Good decision. So this one's shaping up to be a brilliant contest once again, as McFarlane's in for the final ball of the over. It's played away on the leg side, and it's well fielded there by Peter Fowler, who gets across to make the stop. No wicket for 2 after 1. Going to be Jake Kasachia to bowl the second over of the innings. He's in over the wicket here to Brook, and he begins with a full toss, and it's punched through mid-wicket for the opening boundary of the run chase. A gift served up there from Kasachia, and Brook says thank you very much. So it's been a tough start to the tournament with the ball here from Kasachia. As you continue again now to Brook on, he's very nearly picked up a wicket, as I think it's a combination of inside edge and leg, and this trickles just past the leg stump. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. 2 inches short, and no wicket for 7, as Kasachia will continue again in the second over. This one's a full delivery, and it's hammered down the ground from Brook for a maximum. He's beginning to get going here in the run chase. That's a brilliant hit, and he's hit the cameraman. Brooke has moved into double figures. As Kasacha will continue again now to Brooke, and this one's punched down the ground for another boundary for Brooke. Kasacha under pressure in this second over. Brooke moves along to 15. The Reds 17 without loss. So Kasacha in for the final ball of the second over. It's a full delivery, hammered back down the ground for another maximum. Brooke is on fire here to begin the tournament. 21 off the over. Brooke moves to 21. It's 23 without loss. So the Reds look like they're going to do this easy here as McFarlane comes back into the attack, and he begins with a good delivery, bang on the money, and Brooke defends for no run. So just the 5 required off 9 deliveries with all 3 wickets in hand. Needless to say, the Crabs need a wicket here as McFarlane's in once again to Brooke, who gets an inside edge onto his body. He's going to scramble through for a single, and that's well run. Unfortunate there from Fowler, who just couldn't gather it in time, and the Reds edge themselves ever closer. So just a boundary needed here for the Reds as McFarlane will continue to Brooke in the third over. Oh, he's nicked it through to the keeper, has he? He has! That's a big moment here for the Crabs. Desperately needed that wicket. They keep their hopes alive as Brooke has to go for a well-made 22. 2 inches short, 1 for 24. So a lifeline here for the Crabs as that wicket now brings the skipper, Hamid Basher, to the crease at number 2. Just a solitary hit away from victory. Can he get the Reds over the line and get his side the 2 points? A wicket here will make things very interesting as McFarlane is in to Hamid Basher for his first delivery. Here he's in now, it's a good length delivery, and Basher is happy enough to let this go outside the off stump. So 4 required from 6 deliveries as McFarlane is in for the final ball of the third over. Here he's in now, and this one's banged in short, and Basher is asking for a wide on. He's been given one here. Much to the dismay of the Crabs. To be fair, it did look wide as well. So now it's just 3 to get here for the Reds. McFarlane in for the final ball of the over, is it? It is. And for the 3rd consecutive match, we're going to the final over. So it's going to be the skipper, Peter Fowler, to bowl the final over of the innings. Here he's in now to Basher, and this one's hit down the ground, but it's well fielded off his own bowling, and it's a dot to start with. So 3 to get from 4 deliveries. Fowler to continue to Basher around the wicket. He's in now, it's a brilliant Yorker, and Basher manages to jam down on it and will move through for a single. So things getting tense here in match 8. 2 to get from 3 deliveries now. Fowler to continue to his opposition number around the wicket here in the final over. Here he's in now, this one's a good length delivery, and it's a swing and a miss here from Basher. So it gets even tighter now here in match 8. It's 2 to get from 2 deliveries. Could they pull off the unlikely here, smack my pitch up? Fowler into Basher, and Basher slaps this down the ground, and he comes out on top here. He gets the Reds home in a thriller. The Reds prevail by 2 wickets as the skipper gets them home, and this now throws Group D wide open. So 2 inches short of a length register their first win of the tournament at their first attempt. They get home by 2 wickets against the Crabs to leapfrog the men in orange to top spot in Group D, which throws the cat amongst the pigeons with 1 match to go. It was a decent fight back with the ball from the Crabs, who nearly pulled it off. However, 2 inches short of a length get the chocolates in this one. And as you can see the Group D standings on your screens, it is 2 inches short of a length who move into top spot on account of their head-to-head record against the Crabs, and they can seal top spot in Group D with a victory over the Puffin Billies in match 12. A nervous wait coming up for the Crabs. So as we look ahead to the next match of the tournament, we go back to where it all began in Group A. It's the final round of the group stage. It's a winner-takes-all clash as Young Money Cash Money take on the WCG Babes in match 9 for the remaining quarter-final ticket from Group A.